most people will know this program. This issue of fuel price, 1,000 pros now, 8,000 pros per liter. These women were discussing on this live TV, normal program that they used to do. They discuss about issues, different issues, topics they discuss. But this issue of fuel, this girl, take it, the thing was so personal to her that the issue of fuel, how people are feeding, how people are living, the living standard of people has changed suddenly. She could not bear it on national TV. She walked away from that program. She walked out. That she could not take it anymore. May not be say, now my mouth, you won't hear this program. Because the thing touched her personally. And a Yoruba woman will watch this video, will come back.
I have 2 fridges in my house. Only one freezer is working.
So these are the adjustments we're talking about that people are having to make. And I barely drive basically to the office. So most times the full time will take me a week and a half, a few days. So every 2 weeks you want me to be paying 50 something upwards of 170,000.
In fact, when your fuel tank is on half, you begin to panic because that's where your budget takes you to.
Yes.
If your fuel tank comes lower than half to a quarter, or even kissing the E, you know that you're looking at 100,000.
Yes. These days, once it gets to half, I'm trying to buy. I can't predict what will happen in Nigeria. But see, we talked about families having to choose which child goes to school.
Yes.
If any child at this point in time. We spoke about 101. People right now doing 001. I told you about the lady who said she eats every other day because of her children. And I simply do not understand. We're in a country where this is a natural resource that comes from. Kilefe, what do you want? What do you like? I'm vibrating right now.
I am unhappy. Yesterday
I'm vibrating.
I'm trying to Do you know that I bought one smoked Titus for 2,500?
Wow.
And I wanted the rice to really be fishy so that it would be nice. So that multiplied by 5.
25.
Because all of them were scoring like this. And you wanted it to buffer your soup. That means at home now, I'm telling my children that, oh yeah, you know that thing that they used to serve rice in party? That one that you pack rice inside that used to do one scoop. I think it's 2 scoops everybody's going to be eating. Because you cannot continue like this. How many families can afford more than one family told me that, a friend of mine told me that in their house, she and her husband will share 1 egg. And their 3 children will share 1 egg.
Wow.
So that they can spread the 6,200 naira crate.
Yes.
Now eateries and Yaput, they are selling 1 egg 300, some 250.
From 1 egg.
What is their gain?
I don't know.
They are still not making profit.
They're very tiny.
And yet you will hear some of them telling us that now that the president is on vacation, that by the time he returns, he will have the brainwave on how to move us forward. Are you kidding me? It's so disheartening and painful.
See, right now, I'm even annoyed at this bar. And it's even, let me even tell you, I'm going to approve the bar, but I realized NNPC is 998.
My own is I bought 1,050
naira.
Yes.
So it is 1,050 naira. How many of us have the time to queue at NNPC? We are trying to make the ends meet. Let me tell you, the ends are this far apart right now. I want you to see me, please. Nigerians, the ends are this far apart. The ends are this far apart. Where is the middle ground? Middle class. I don't feel middle class anymore. Middle class has changed. I'm so sorry, blessings. And if this is how I'm feeling, I can imagine people lower on the economic scale right now. They have to lose. What do you want from Nigerians? I looked at that guy. He was pumping the guy, and I was thinking to myself this morning, I can say I can afford it.
Yeah.
But what about other people? What
is it that Nigerians have to drink water from waters?
It's that we use blood to run our vehicles.
We're paying for care, we're paying for light, we're paying our children's school fees.
Ladies,
do you know how many parents are not paying?
I can't do this.
Have you listened to that? Do you know what it means for somebody to wake up less than 2 years in office, fuel of 180, 190, suddenly jumped to 1,000 plus, 1,050, 1,200? Do you know what it means? Do you know how people are living? The living standard of every Nigerian has changed suddenly. There's no more middle class again. No first class, middle class, lower class. Everything has changed. Those mama put, how can somebody buy egg, cooked egg, 300, 200, just one? Before you could take 200 to a restaurant and eat and satisfy. You eat that time now, you take 200 naira to restaurant and you eat. If you want to like double 3-4 meat, you 300 or depend on the soup. 300. Now if you eat 300, you'll be odogo that day now. But now it has changed suddenly. Do you know what it means for somebody to go, say you want to eat breakfast or lunch, you are thinking of 5,000 naira for you, you have family of 3, 4. Come on now, a lot of people have shifted their emphasis to what normally they do not like, they do not eat before. Now just to make belle food, that's how they used to call it, just to make sure say belle food, say hunger no. Do you know? A lot before people don't like eating pomo. Now pomo is good now for some people, even if you even say to buy all those. But can you imagine to buy one of those things? She said 2,500 just to one, and you have family of 5 and you want to make soup for all of them. Calculate it now. 2,500 times 3, family of 3, or you want to use 3. Do you know what it means? Come on now. And now somebody will stand and defend Tinubu administration that he's doing well. May God punish every one of you defending Tinubu. Say Tinubu is doing well. May doing well kill you there. Somebody will stand, say, oh, Tinubu, now, this hardship of it, everybody are passing to Tinubu is on holiday away. Somebody will still have the God, the audacity to come to say, when Tinubu comes back, he will have the view of economy and start moving the country forward. Excuse me, to move country forward for where? Where he living, he can't he move the country forward from there? Should be they say he's there, he can still work from home. Can he not move the country forward from there, working from home? May God punish all of you guys, all the so-called APC member who stand to say Tinubu is doing well, to say anything wrong with what Tinubu is doing, to cause pain, unnecessary pain, hardship to every Nigerians. Do you know what it means? I am not, if you ask me, at least I could say I could afford all those things. I'm not hungry. But do you know how many people are under me looking? The day you do not have to give all those people, you suddenly become an enemy of those people. Everybody now becomes enemy of another person because they cannot afford to give out another person. They don't even afford to feed themselves, talking of another person. Do you know what it means? I'm angry. I am not hungry. I am not feeling the pain. But I know how many of me people who are feeling the pains. I know how much is leaving you every day just to satisfy one or two persons. Normally before it was not so. Do you know how many people are under you asking for one help or the other, asking for one help or the other? If you say no, you don't have to give them. It becomes a problem. You are staging, you are this, you are that. They began to look at you as a staging person, at this, at that. It's not everybody. You cannot answer everybody. Yes, I know, but it's getting too much. People will not understand. Tinubu, please now. This woman took it so personal. It was so personal to her. She walked out from that studio. She could not take it. And do you know one thing I even love about the program? She's a Yoruba. It's a Yoruba program. A lot of people you see on that program, they are all Yorubas. And Tinubu is a Yoruba. At least they could feel it. It's hitting them hard. I am not saying they voted for Tinubu. That makes no. This one is no matter of vote for. It's not personal again. It's not being biased. This woman worked out for you to know that it's paining her. This is not. She's not being biased or no. This is not the time to defend Tinubu. This is not the time to say Tinubu is doing well. Excuse me, doing what? Me doing well, kill you there. Who is saying it's time to defend Tinubu, to say Tinubu has anything to offer. Tinubu just going to cause unnecessary pain, hardship to all Nigerians. For what? In the name of you want to be a president? If you cannot do it, can't you step down? Let another person come here. I made this video many times. Last year, Tinubu, what do you want from Nigeria? This woman is asking you a question. She's a Yoruba woman like you. What do you want from Nigerians? If Nigerians are dying, are complaining. I make a video last year. I said, Tinubu, save yourself unnecessary disgrace. Save yourself this disgrace, insult. Step down. What do you want? You have money, you have fame, you everything everybody want in life. You make all of them. You have all of them before you become the president. You say you want to be president. The only thing that you do not have, 2/3 governor, senator. What else do you want? The only thing you were lacking is this president. Now, they said the Supreme Court say you are the president. After 2 months in office, you are still the president. If you step down, anytime they want to address you, they will still address you as a former president of Nigeria. Even if you just 2 months, your tenure did not last to what you step down, they will still address you as a former president. Simple as that. What else do you want? Do you want to kill Nigerians in the name of you are doing reform? I'm angry. That's why I'm talking like this. You know me and Tinubu will not be any. And from day one, I've been saying it. I do not see Tinubu have anything to offer. Tinubu is coming to change this country. He's only here to damage the country. When he's tired, he will leave and leave probably a lot of problems for another person to come. Is it not what we are facing today? I've said it many times. This is exactly what we are facing today. Can't you imagine? Anyways, what do you think? Please share this video.